Yeah, this is the infinitely variable chickweed complex. Forms of Stellaria media, common chickweed, and it seems to take on so many different forms that you'd think they were all different, but I think they're all forms of Stellaria media. Now this form is just growing up the path from the one I just showed you, and the plant is a lot smaller, the leaves are a lot smaller, and the stems are sticking out, the leaves are further apart. And here's a form with much smaller leaves. The whole plant is more straggly, and this is the variety which I think is called Stellaria ruderalis in the new classification of this species. And more Stellaria ruderalis growing here, and you can see the leaves are a lot smaller and the stems are extended and all red. The basal rosette of leaves is fairly non-existent. Another very small chickweed here. Again, the leaves are much smaller, and the plant is dwarfed, possibly because of lack of nutrients in its growing place in a curb. And an even smaller leaf plant with more lengthened stems going a long way. Look how long the internodes are on this particular variety. It's really, if you look at it, you'd be hard stretched to think it's the same species as Stellaria media, so best to consider this as variety or species ruderalis again. And two more plants of this form growing here, and again very small leaves and extremely lengthened stems. A couple more very small growing plants here. They're in the shade and the stems aren't lengthening yet. Here's another one of the same kind, very small, even though it's growing in good soil.